Hello, I'm Reverend Michael Mugford, and I'm in ministry at Cole Harbour Woodside United Church, and I'm pleased to offer this spiritual reflection for United Churches for Dartmouth today. I want to begin by asking the question, why is change so hard? Well, it isn't always hard. Some change is easy to take, but other things are really hard. Back when Nova Scotia finally had enough phone numbers out there that we had to begin including our area code in our dialers. Yes, I know, who makes phone calls anymore? But it was a bit of an adjustment to make. Once I had it programmed into my cell phone, however, I didn't really think about it. I automatically start with my area code now whenever someone asks me for my number. That wasn't that hard to change. But for others, I imagine it was rather annoying when they forgot to add that 3-digit area code just to call someone across town. Some change is harder. I have a hard time remembering that the Metro Centre in Halifax is now actually the Scotiabank Centre, and yes, that the Mooseheads are not the Voyageurs. And I know I'm showing my age there, but anyway, that still slips out. Or when you start driving a different vehicle. Our new car has little buttons that you lift up to put it in park or reverse or drive or put on the parking brake. And I still find myself reaching for the lever on the center console. Some change is habit, and some change is attitude. And sometimes attitude can be harder than habit. Jesus told his followers in Matthew's gospel that it was necessary for them to change and to become like children in order to enter into the kingdom, the realm of God. And in John's gospel, Jesus tells Nicodemus that he has to be born anew or born again or born afresh, whatever your favorite translation is. It seems as though we are to keep some things the same, but we're also to be flexible enough to see ourselves, the world, and our faith as something that's made new all the time. We don't see the world as we did when we were children, and we can't act in the world like children, but we can trust in God's presence in our lives in the way that we did with those who loved us and cared for us over the course of our early lives. And we can learn that things change, and that just because they change doesn't mean that we do dishonor to what was. We can sing hymns and songs in church that are new. Because, as I told numerous congregations over time, even Amazing Grace was once a new hymn. We can worship in new ways and still keep the faith as fresh and vibrant as it has been for 2 millennia. We can see Scripture with new eyes and be bowled over by what we might have missed in previous times. God is always God. But God is ever new, ever changing, ever creating. Change can be fear-filling and strange, but it can be wondrously new and yet familiar. For with God, nothing is impossible. Just some thoughts for today. Peace.